It's a lovely 15 degrees outside. It's going to get down to 7, I reckon.
Yeah.
Why so cold?
Can you get them to turn that telly down, please? Oh, here we go. Okay. Alrighty.
What have I missed?
You just need to share it.
On my way.
Nope. Can't watch it like that. Tries to turn it into a reel. Right. Hello, Kelly. How are you? I am just going to pop the YouTube link into the Facebook. If anyone wants to stream it or, you know, Chromecast. Hello, Deborah. On the tube, commenting here. Looking forward to class. Yes. Better to watch on the tube and, yeah. Oh, I really don't know why Facebook has not put that up. Hello, Margaret. I'm going to try that again. Copy. Really, Facebook. Oh, Facebook is not allowing me to comment. Yeah, so we probably need to delete that one, the one on YouTube. Right. Hello, Karen. Hello, Cheryl. Okay, this is what we did this week in the June class group with Flower Power. If you're not part of the June group, all you've got to do is buy a subscription or a kit. As of the 1st of July, or as of July classes, you can only join the July class group if you buy the 4 kits or a subscription. So tonight's class, we're going to use our new, we've only got one so far, trialing the product. It's different. Mega Fussy-Cuts. Yeah, you've got to understand it's not necessarily as crisp an image as something that's really small because it's mega, it's huge, but I don't think it needs to be. I think the size actually overcomes that. So we already have something bordering on this with our Aussie footy collection, but it is a Mega Fussy-Cut, that one. It was where I got the idea from, but this is for Nature's Way that we released yesterday. Next weekend on Friday night and Saturday night, we're doing Nature's Way classes out here on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. I've got the new dual tip dot markers. Don't know if Naomi's bought a set of these. You want to have a look if she's got these on her desk, Quentin? These new dual tip dot markers. If she has, we'll use hers and not another set. And I've got a whole heap of chipboard because we have the most amazing chipboard now in sheets. Grandma's are the best. It's pretty cool. It's one of the new ones.
I'm going to say a negative to the dual tip thing. So if
Yeah,
I get it wrong,
and I'm thinking My Beautiful Family.
Did you want your paint markers back? Or?
No, I don't need those.
Okay.
My Beautiful Family. I'm thinking that might be. What do you reckon? That might be a goer.
Tell them no problems.
Hello, Raquel. Hello, Di. Footy cut works well and it's crisp enough. Yes, because it's huge. Thank you, Kelly. Okay. See, some of these go with projects. And I only count these hearts as one, even though you just take a craft knife and snip. You just got to touch them and they cut out. Okay, so I've got a bit of very vintage, bit of magical memories, bit of traveler's journal, a bit of a day to remember. This is a companion page. More traveler's journal and devoted to denim butterflies. Naomi John added those to the pile. Let's see if this is magical memories. Vellum. Got a bit more traveler's journal. I didn't grab much paper, did I? Oh, restrict my choices and I might be able to make a decision quicker. Okay, so I'm thinking we might use this as a background. This is Traveler's Journal, paper number 2. And then we might use the frame. No idea. Let's cut the frame out. I didn't fussy cut. I only bought one home, so didn't do that. Hello, Marissa. Hello, Beck. Beck has a really awesome cruise cabin buddy. Beck's cabin buddy is Naomi John. So that's pretty amazing. They're going to have the greatest time. But I'm just not sure Beck wants to hang out with the Redshaws all the time. Because maybe we need to change our name to the Crazy Shores. Yeah. And we've got lots going on at the moment. We've got a few things in the works, and the garage at the shop is getting, or the back area that we call the garage, the roller door is where the big roller door used to be, but it's now a small roller door, a regular size one. Yeah, our carport here has pallet cages in it. And yeah, we've got some stuff in the works. Hopefully by Monday we'll be able to tell you about one of the things that's going on. Yeah. The other one, yeah, we're not allowed to talk about for a while, but we'll, as soon as we can, you guys will know. As soon as we can tell you what's going on.
It's big fun.
Yeah, but hopefully by Monday we'll be able to. We might even have pictures on Sunday. So yeah. Oh, hello, Joanne. I know, Beck. Naomi John is pretty excited. Like she said, if she could choose a cabin buddy, she would have chosen you. She is pretty excited. We are super excited. Hello, Margaret and Kathy. Hello, Cindy. Can't watch tonight. We'll watch replay tomorrow watching AFL footy in Tassie. It's about 2 degrees. Oh, I've got the heater on here in the studio, Cindy. It's up here in the subtropics. It's it's uncharacteristically cold. It was cold last winter, but yeah, it's just been cold for too many days now, and it's not right. It's got wrongness all over it, and whoever made it cold can just flick the switch back. Like I said last night in the June class group, I'm looking forward to going to Japan where it's going to be hot. But when I start whinging about how hot it was in Japan, please tell me off. All good. If I'm not sleeping, I'll be crafting, says Beck. There you go. Hello, Angela. How are you? Yes, well, I reckon Naomi John will be the same. But Amelia Ann has got plans for, like, Dodgem car challenges and having a go at roller skating and the rock climbing wall and. So this first side's going to be a bit tricky because we're kind of easing through the tension on the paper. Yep. And then once we go around the corner here, it's actually going to get easier. You're going to have the scissors on a weird old angle. There we go. That's getting easier. Okay. And Cindy's coming with us on the cruise too. 21 tops tomorrow. Oh, geez. Hello, Karen. How are you? Actually, lots of people coming on the cruise with us. It is going to be fun, fun, fun. Okay, look at that. It is sort of rectangular. We could do it like that, couldn't we? First things first, let's take this piece of Traveler's Journal number 2 and let's cut it to 12 inches. Don't just cut the barcode off. I give you a little bit of leeway. So I'm going to cut it this way so that my scrap bit I cut off is 2 colours. Better for my scrapbooks. So 12 inches. See, I have got a barcode on the bottom there, but my leftovers, I've got choices. Choices, choices, choices. Hello, Diana. Got here, your links work. Awesome, Yvonne. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm actually having to watch it in the streaming software, not on either of the social media channels, because the social media channels don't show each other anymore. Well, yeah, so I'm just... Facebook's not playing nice. So... A lot of people finding it easier to watch live videos on YouTube now with us. Although with YouTube, the live comments don't always show up later. Bit odd. So I'm cutting out these leaves. I think maybe what we might do is those, you know, those really big magical memories. I think they're Cosmos. I think they're Cosmos. These ones. These. And then we sort of lean into the gold, I reckon. Keep that bit. That might be handy. Okay, I can't wait to get my order so I can play. I know, Kathy. I've been very good with Nature's Way. I have fussy cut a bit of it, but I've not played. We've got a weekend of son-in-law's 40th, which I'm helping cater for, cleaning out the last of the storage shed and kids sport, then squeezing in some scrap therapy. Awesome, Deborah. That sounds like a busy weekend. Morning tea done for tomorrow. Cool. If you're coming to Super Saturday tomorrow, Di's bringing morning tea. Really love the frame, says Diana. YouTube's pretty clever watching on TV, but I don't know what the but was. But link to phone so I can comment. There you go. Yeah. YouTube through the telly is so awesome, isn't it? You can't really do that on Facebook anymore. I don't know why they're taking away the things that make it easy to use their platform. Oh, well, you get that. People don't always make good decisions. And that's their choice. By people, I mean the people that run Facebook. Rightio. So this is like a notebooky journaly thing. So it's like a page for our journaling. Cut that a bit dodged there, haven't I? It's got a sharp point a bit. It's got bits out of it on this side. Oh yeah. So we could put sort of like with journaling, or we could pop our title on that. My beautiful family. I do have a photo that I've been hoarding for a while. Received my Nature's Way kit today. So exciting. Can't wait. Fussy-Cutting almost finished. Wow. I wonder if AC is phasing free things options out, and then not too far in the future they'll add them back as paid options. Am I a skeptic? Oh no, Karen, I think you're correct. I think you're on the money there, Karen. Definitely. Definitely. They could do anything. Yeah, no, it's getting harder to do live videos. So I have this photo. Look at these old Kaiser Rangers. This is in the store. Look, there's a customer up there. So this is Amelia Ann and Noah, Naomi, John, and Milton. And Amelia Ann is a few weeks old because this is school holidays. So this is a few weeks old. Like, she is a few weeks old. Yeah. Look how tiny she is. Because he was 16 and he was 8 and she was 14. Is she 14? Oh no, she's 13. She's 13. She wasn't 14 until a couple of weeks after this photo. So I've been hoarding it for a while. It's been in my photo box. It's a bit, you know, it's the only copy I have. This newspaper doesn't exist here anymore. It's a digital one now. One of those digital newspapers. So I could definitely use that. And then I'll scan it at work to make a copy of it, to have another copy. Hello, Heather. How are you? It is a great photo. I love this photo. I actually think it would be cool. So Naomi and I have a little pile of art supplies at the store in Quentin's area, and we've been hoping he's going to buy them for us. He hasn't. It's a bit bad of him. So this is the gold. I'm wondering. Oh, look at that. Oh, push harder, bigger dots. A lot of little dots. It's not quite the same gold, is it? But it does work because it's sort of, it's very shiny. I wonder, it does work with these colours, hey? I do wonder if you put a coat of white on the chipboard, how it would go putting the gold over the top, which is not what its purpose is, but I like it. I wonder what the green looks like. It's very metallic. kind of need to use them before they leave my desk and never ever come back again. It's gorgeous. Why not use it as a stand-in for the scanned one? Yeah. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'm going to scan it, work tomorrow. I'm just going to tack it on here. It needs to be cropped a little. Scan it at work tomorrow. It came from the newspaper, so it's not even on good paper. Like, it's not well printed. It's on Kodak apparently, but it's even got a line down the side. And that's how it came. It cost a bomb, but I might just tack it on, and then I'll scan it at work tomorrow, and I'll put a copy on here. And I'm going to put a copy in a frame and send it. Might actually give each of the kids a copy of it in a frame, because I think it's a really special photo. I think it's an important photo in their lives. We'll cut the rest of those leaves out, cut out some flowers, but first let's put some white on the chipboard we think we might use to, yeah, because I haven't really used my design board yet, have I? And I thought, I just had a thought, I wonder what this would look like if we put a bit of the vellum in the middle, the scripty vellum. I don't mind that. That's not bad. And then we could do a photo mat. And see, I've just digressed from the chipboard really quickly, haven't I? And put like a chalky brown mat. Chalky brown? We'll see. Okay. Let's move our photo away from things. And we're going to get a white paint pen. They haven't arrived yet. If you would like one of the white bold Pintor paint pens when they come in, just go to the website and use the chat feature. It is not a robot. I'm also very sorry. Facebook added an AI robot to our Creative Family group this morning. I have kicked it out. It is not there anymore because that's not us. I'm not having something I don't control speak for me. So yeah, it's not a robot, the chat on our website. It's actually us. It comes to our phones, and it's meant to come to email as well. It does, but we don't look at the emails much. Those emails, we just look at it on our phones, and we can put it through for you as a pre-order. Or you can go to the little heart, which is the wish list heart, or click on wish list. Oh, I broke that one then. And you can wish list it so that when it comes back into stock, you will be notified. We have our Ranger order is on its way. FedEx have got it. Rightio. So we're putting some white on our swirls. I think we do the swirls in the title to start with, and maybe a couple of the little flowers. Definitely for both choices. I am glad AI chats are annoying. Yes, I know. I'm glad to hear you kicked the robot out. Yes, I did. I was sitting at the doctor's surgery because I was going to run out of tablets while I was in Japan. So I had to get my prescription early. I've waited like a month for my appointment. It's hard to get into my doctor. And Quentin goes, "Who's this? What's this?" And he showed me, and I went, "Oh, no." So I quickly booted it out. The only way to get rid of it was to shut down all of its different functions it does. So it is gone. apparently the picture and name were meant to appeal to us all. Sorry, I didn't. Right, so with this one, you really need to colour this in the sheet, this My Beautiful Family. It is delicate. I'm going to say Naomi John told me I was stretching the friendship with this design, but yeah, it is delicate. Let's do a couple of flowers. I don't know what colour we're going to make our flowers. Let's do 3 little ones and 2 medium ones. Scrapbook Fantasies was weird and it appeared on a few pages of groups I'm in. Glad to know it wasn't created by you guys. Oh, no way. No. It's probably too cold to dry this properly. Okay. I like that. I like the script in there. So let's put some tape around the inside of our frame. We'll go with the process of do what you know. So when we know something's good, we'll do it. So let's go to there. Oh, no. No, he didn't. Yep. He asked me if I had anything to do with it. Like, no. It's okay, Yvonne. It was just so left of field. With no warning at all. It just turned up. Technology has a purpose, but the peoples have to be in control of the technology. Oh, no. Noah's just too busy preparing Amelia for her audition in a week and a half. Or a week. Yeah, a week and a half. She's got to audition. So I'm going to put that like that off the page a little. What we might do is we might raise it up, but we'll just raise it around the outside edges so it looks like it's raised the whole way, but it doesn't have to be. We'll just so it's got a bit of depth on the outside edge. Okay. Now this one's going to be in a little bit. That one be out there. And get some. The script in the frame is stunning. I know. No, it looks so good. It looks way better than I thought it would. Just getting some more chibi strips. I need to do something with my desk. I like the new video rig. Oh, but I don't know if I like the new video rig. It is better in some ways, but I need to try and get another light source. My studio here has got LEDs in it, but either that or I have to move my desk. We thought we'd have time this weekend, but our Sunday is very busy with some work stuff. But Noah's car came back and fixed itself. He got back to Gladstone and his mirrors started working. So that's good. But Quentin still needs to find the source of the issue. Okay.
Hey, Mum, guess what I now have?
What do you now have, darling?
2 sets of room rules.
2 sets of room rules. Don't tell me you wrote a set of room rules for your sister's room.
No, this is for my room and my room.
My room and my room. Okay.
Guess which one's mostly for Noah?
Which one?
The second one.
Oh, okay.
Because it says, no phones in bed, and don't be rude to owner of room, and don't argue with the owner of room, and send a note to owner when going to sleep in bed.
Oh, okay.
And I wrote my signature down the letter.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Well,
I
it's the
know.
letter
Now I
once
need to order that vellum. I need lots of it. Oh my gosh, Kathy, isn't it beautiful? Wouldn't it make the most lovely wedding invitation? And it's printed on our new Japanese, our new vellum printer that we got when we got back from our New Zealand cruise. Our vellum printer had, chucked a hissy fit, and didn't want to do colours properly. It wanted to do like rainbow lines, but this, we had to get a new printer. And we went with a Japanese one. And it's amazing. It's not like... It is kind of shiny, but it feels like it's got a wax finish. It actually feels amazing. I don't know if any of you had any of it in your orders yet, but it is amazing to work with. I really like it. It is really amazing. Script and frame stunning. Got some of the frames in my order today. I can't wait to try this. Love, love, love the frame and vellum. Love that vellum. Yeah, it is beautiful. It is just lovely. Let's cut out a couple of leaves. And then we're going to put some more white on our chipboard. And then we'll be able to test drive our theory with the dot pens, which we're going to use them for what they're not meant to be for. But you know what? I have always believed that nothing should come into my craft space that has a single purpose. Everything should have more than one purpose. I know a trimmer only cuts, right? Though sometimes I use it just as a measuring device. But a trimmer cuts a lot of different things. Like a trimmer's a workhorse. But yeah, if I bring something into my craft space, it's got to have more than one purpose. It can't just do dots. It's got to be, it's got to be a multitasker. Wondering if we need to put a little bit of colour on this page, like, like maybe some pink or lilac. Millie's wearing pink in the picture. Be a great heritage page. I actually have a photograph of my grandmother in like this colour green dress, and there's these sort of sepia tones, and it's obviously it's hand colored. She is the older of the two of my grandmothers, but she is my dad's mum. And my dad was 5 years younger than my mum. His parents were older. And she is probably about between 14 and 16. It is a beautiful photograph. I'll have to find it and show you in a class. It is beautiful. She is beautiful. Apparently she's the person I'm most like. The book would be nice on here if you're putting a story about someone. Margaret said, this is looking great. Oh, there are so many options, love, love, love. So perfect for so many different projects. Yep. Kind of looks like it has texture. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, but not. Hard to describe. It is, and it's not a wax printer because Quentin had a wax printer in his office in the railway. And you can't laminate a wax printer. We learnt that one the hard way. Well, he learnt that one at work the hard way. You can this laminates beautifully, but prints beautifully. I just did some photos, some posters for the youth count, the council wouldn't print posters for the youth council, so I printed them. Good old mum, and they came up amazing. But yeah, they kids needed posters for their program they're doing. You need yellow. Your color cut yellow flowers would be perfect. Yes, they would be. These are going to work really nice with it. Oh, the color cut flowers. Oh yeah, they would be. Hello Tina. So let's go like these ones in the top. It is nice and warm. Dad put the heater on, didn't he? Because it was really cold in here. Maybe he didn't think I could create when I was cold. Oh, it's baby Millie. It is a little baby Millie, isn't it?
And then there's Milty and Naomi and Noah. Was I crying at that point?
No.
But I look like I'm crying.
You look like you're frowning.
I look like I don't want to be in this photo, but I always photobomb.
You're not photobombing, yeah. The newspaper came to do an article on the school holiday, our school holiday program. And they went, you've had your baby. We did not know. So
they didn't do the article?
They did, but they took a photo of they put that photo in the Observer, in the newspaper, because you'd been born.
In the newspaper.
Everyone was in the newspaper. But yes, because you were not here after you were born, you got sent away because you were sicky bicky.
Can I please say night-night?
Are you going to bed?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were practicing the song, or you've given up on that.
Nope. Dad said, Amelia, Saturday. You do not want to be late for nanas. Good night, hello, goodbye. Oh, and also Noah's like, tonight's your rest night. We'll do, keep on doing it tomorrow.
Oh.
And he's also broken one of my room rules.
Oh,
no
okay.
phones in bed.
Okay, off you go.
Now he owes me $2.
Hello. Oh, Tina said hello. Everyone's saying night, darling. It's quite chilly down here in Melbourne too. You know what, Margaret? If it's cold here, it must be freezing in Melbourne. Holy dooly, I cannot imagine how cold it is for you guys.
Mom, the air's coming right down to where I am.
I know.
I need a
Go on, have you cleaned your teeth? Time for bed. Probably should have done some fussy cutting first, but you just don't know what you're going to use sometimes. I find that if I pre-make too many decisions, then I pre-made too many decisions. Rightio. Sunday, Naomi and I have got to get our school holiday classes out. School holidays have kind of crept up on us. I think we've got 2 weeks. To our on school holidays here in Queensland. The last week of school is chaotic. Millie's got her audition. She wants to be in a musical. Not sure how I feel about that. I reckon that's going to be just another thing I've got to fit in. But she wants to do it, so that's that. And then we've also got music workshops. And Quentin's the president of the Independent Schools Music Association, so we'll be involved in that somehow. I usually help on for sign-ons. Help out for sign-ons. Look at that. Where are you, Tina? It is 7 degrees here in Wodonga. It's 8.6 here. Oh, Tina, that's amazing. I don't know what it is here. It's freezing, says Raquel. She's in South Australia. It's frosty this morning. Di, what's the temperature here? Di'll have it on her phone. Di just lives down the road and around the corner from us. She lives even closer to us now than what she did before. She actually lives across the road from where my grandparents used to live. Just up slightly and across the road. Okay, I'm trying to fussy cut quickly and neatly. It is much better to, and I just use this point here, just this point here. I don't actually close the scissors much. I just sort of open and close them just the slightest bit, and I move the paper. Find it's much better to move the paper. It's much kinder on your hands if you move the paper, not move the scissors. But I've got to remember not to grip the scissors too tight. That's my downfall. Just got to hold them sort of a bit more relaxed. Nope. And I kind of edit as I go. And that's okay. You know, then we'll sort of do something like that. It's 9, but it feels like 5. My weather app says Lilo is laying in front of the heater. Oh wow, poor Lilo. We had a warm one today, 14, after an overnight low of -1 and a crisp frost. There we go, 13 right now, which is cold for us. Busy humans, yeah. Yeah. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, Noah did a Noah was in a school musical in year 11, and then he did a dinner theatre in year 12. Early year 12. Milton was in a musical in year 9 in Spamalot, and then he did lighting in year 11, I think. Oh yeah, he was meant to do he was meant to do yacht lighting in year 11, and then they changed the date and it clashed with our retreat. I said, no, the kids can't be involved now. You can't change the date a month out. When the teacher got upset with me, I said, no, you can't change the date a month out. I don't do change like that. Okay, let's do that for the moment. That will be enough. Just going to snip off the hanging off bits. So, yeah, he did lighting for something else at school. He did lighting and sound. But Milton does, Milton and Lockie's a costume designer. So Milton is a wardrobe assistant. For an amateur theatre company. So he usually gets the dancers. They do a lot of cabarets. So he gets tap dancers and that sort of thing. I don't think they know he used to dance. But that's what he does. Just in his off time. That's just on weekends. That's for fun. They've got another, they've got something they're working on, a cabaret they're working on now. So he's got something coming up in June, I think, or July, before we go away. But he doesn't perform anymore. Noah's in some dance group. Dance and musical theatre or something. I don't know. I don't know if this is the good one. Oh, this might be the good one. You know what? Neither of these are probably the good one. Maybe it's not that one. No, this is the good one. It's got to be gentle with this title. It's very delicate. We used to do our retreats away. Quentin wants to do that again. A bit. It's a lot of work. I suppose at least now it's not just me and staff. I used to have staff, but not always. But now it's not just me. He's there with me, and so's Naomi. It's not just me putting the shop back together and all that. Okay. Probably shouldn't put a coat on these so soon, but I'm going to. Right. I love some small hearts in chipboard, very small ones. Oh, Tina, we did have them. 7 degrees in North Tassie. Oh, Mel, that's cold. 7 in the morning, says Di. Sydney, 15 feels like 8. Holy dolly, my dream is to make to an in-store retreat. Yes, it's my dream for you to make it too, Tina. That would be amazing. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, it just goes on like paint. It's so inky. It's because it's done for dotting. Like, look at this. Oh, look at that. It's so smooth. I think you really need the white underneath part so it super pops straight up. Look at that. I'm barely touching it. There's no drag. It's just laying the colour on. Not what its purpose is. I'm okay with that. That is just so interesting. That's nice. I love it when a product is super easy to use. If you missed our post today, we have put up our no pattern paper mystery bulk packs. We added, oh, now let me think. We added 8 collections that were, it's like it's foiled. 8 collections that had been pattern paper collections. So we had Redwood Farm, Dreamland, Tropicana, Tropical Ambience, Runaway Princess, Out and About, I'm just thinking. Oh, geez, I've got a little bit of it on my title. So Redwood Farm, Runaway Princess. I need to count on my fingers, don't I? I need to keep tally. Redwood Farm, Runaway Princess, Tropicana, Dreamland, Tropical Ambience, Out and About. Check the website. Under construction, and a day to remember. And Deborah, the last thing on your list is just waiting to get tabs put on it. But I think I might have spelt something wrong on it. Yeah. So then we also did 8 collections for the no pattern paper mystery bulk packs. That's what it is, mystery bulk packs. That weren't pattern paper collections to start with. So we did Aussie footy, golf and soccer, vintage sewing, cute little garden, Dino World, Gothic Princess, and Cutaween. So I will, yeah, I will definitely Gothic Princess flowers. I'm going to do flowers, but the flowers aren't working that we had. We had some flowers. Let's just do our title in this. And then I'm going to add something to the title afterwards. Yeah. The flowers are, they don't print nice. The flowers we had, they don't print and color cut nice. Which is such a shame. See, I got gold on part of the title. This is nice. I'm just going to try it on a little flower. It's okay, but I feel it. I feel it feels nicer on the white, which you probably don't need the white under it. It's a bit of a greenish gold. It's got a green tinge to it. It's a bit of an old gold. You know how when we make an old gold, we add a little bit of like sap green or a dark green to our gold to make our old gold color. We haven't done that for a while, have we? I feel like I'm just faffing around here, just colouring in. And it's got like the shimmer in it, so it's not like exactly flat. It looks like it's foiled. I like it. Looks gorgeous. Thank you. Gothic flowers and answers my question. I sent yes. Metallic pens will absorb into chipboard, leaving more silver finish. I need a second coat. The one underneath prevents that. Yeah. So this is with the white and this is without the white. So you can see without the white, it's a bit dull. With the white, it looks foiled. So you really need an undercoat. I mean, let's do half of it with 2 coats and see what happens. Okay. Okie dokie. That doesn't show up now. Okay, let's cut these out. I've been using scissors, but last night I used my craft knife, and all you do is you just, this is a sharp craft knife, but you just push down against it and it's just like, it's done. Well, it was done, sorry. Quentin and Naomi haven't worked. Well, Naomi hasn't worked in a while at Coles because she only works weekend because of uni. So this is her first shift in a while because we're in Brisbane. And then we had an in-store retreat or an in-person retreat. And then we had, we were away last weekend. So she was chief kid wrangler, and shop looker after her. So I lost the little bally bit off this one. Yeah, that was all me. I left one. Oh, I left a few up here. Deary me. Oh, look at that. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I like it. To be honest, I don't think the bally thing's going to work on this one up here. I think it's just too small. I think it's a little bit of a design issue. Yep, it's a design issue. But you know what? It's just too fine. And to make that bit thicker, the whole lot gets thicker, and then it's just not as nice. Oh, there goes the light. At least I noticed it this week. Let's chuck some power at that. I was trying to work out how long it lasted. It doesn't last long. Oh, and I locked it again. Look, I'm terrible at that, aren't I? You can faff. I get more fussy cutting done. Ha 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 ha. I love that. There we go. Sorry about knocking the light. Knocking the camera. Which is just my trusty iPhone. Once upon a time, I actually said, oh no, I'm never going to get one of those iPhone things. I'm not going to need a phone to run my life on and, you know, organise my notes and do all the things you do on a phone. On an iPhone? Yeah, right. I had one like a month later. I thought, oh, geez. I had a kid that wanted one, so I went, oh, if I'm going to get the kid an iPhone, I need to know what I've got myself into. Also the same reason why I read Harry Potter and Twilight, because I had a kid that wanted to read Twilight. And by the time I read, you know, got hooked on Stephanie Meyer's writing style, and then I do like her writing style. and then said, oh, I don't think you should read that. He didn't want to read it anymore. What do we think? We might put a bit of brown on our title. I need to put a lid on this craft knife because that's just really dangerous. Me and a craft knife hanging out together. Hey, huge Harry Potter. I had to read Harry Potter and Twilight to order before I let my daughter read them. Yep, Karen, that is me. I changed from a Samsung to iPhone for the parental controls. I know what you mean, Marissa. Yep. I actually find it really good because Milton travels so much. We FaceTime. So it doesn't matter where he is in the world, he rings his mum. And when he travels, a lot of times he'll ring his mum almost every day. He rings me almost every day and we chat on the phone. I'm trying to find what I did with brown. Yeah. Does anyone know what I did with my paints? I found an eraser where it shouldn't be. Oh look, I just found another one of these. So, do you know what I'm doing on Sunday evening? I'm going to clean up my craft space. I want brown paint. Oh no, I found it. It had gone in with the orange. It got in with the orange. Okay, so let's just put a tiny watery touch of, so this is burnt umber. So I'm just tapping it here. I'll show you how much I've got. 20 years later. Yeah, I know. Really hooked on Harry Potter. Quentin hasn't read them, but he loves the movies. So I've just got the tiniest smidgen. Quentin's favourites are like, well, Quentin's absolute favourites, the very first movie. So I've got some water. I'll just, and it's not even. It's just like, bit of a watercolory. Okay. See you in the morning, mate. Just in a couple of places, I'm just going to bring in a little bit more. It's just got that watercoloriness. It's still got that metallic shine through. And when we sit it on here, don't even know if it shows up now. Might be need to be just a fraction darker. But we can do that. Better to layer than just go in with solid paint and, you know, go nuts. I still want that soft watercoloriness. But we want it a little darker. We want it to show up on our notebooky thing. And you know what? It's okay to change things. It's okay to paint something one colour and then decide to change the colour. I used to go to a social art class in town here before I had Amelia. And yeah, the teacher said something really not nice when I went, oh, I'm not enjoying that. I'm going to paint that, you know, that bit there a different colour. She said, and she told me I couldn't paint over it. She said, no, you can't change the colour of an element on your painting. You have to leave it where the colour it is. And I'm going to say no. If you want to change something, change it. Don't leave it, because it won't make you happy. That's better. Look at that. And it's still got that gold shining through. Yeah. Don't listen to people that are negative about your creativity. You want to change the colour of something, just change it. Don't leave it the same. Don't leave it the same and be unhappy with your project. Okay, let's put Sidekick there. This thing's getting clean this weekend. Yeah, it's going to get... I've got the pump thing of hand sanitizer here on my desk ready. It is... Now, I've got to be careful because this is still a little wet, but I really want to try it on my page. Yeah. Impatient, I know. I am just too impatient sometimes. But I love it because it's got like a woodenness to it. It's got like a wood texture now because I've gone up and down the whole time. I haven't gone willy-nilly. Because I've only gone up and down, it's got like a grain to it, like a wood grain. Woodenness. That's not a proper term, is it? Painting gives it a lovely vintage look. Yes, called that oldie goldie colour. I love that, Paula. I wish more parents would realise what their children are reading and watching. We have a 6-year-old in our care that can tell you all about every Harry Potter movie. Oh, Amelia Rand did watch a bit of, you know, the early Harry Potter movies when she was very young, but nothing, 3 onwards is not appropriate for young children. And she's really not a fan of the others yet. Noel was the same. We're quite careful. But the meaning of a movie for a 6-year-old is different to the meaning of the same movie for a 15-year-old. Which is very interesting because we glean meaning from things at different ages and stages. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. I'm liking that. I don't think we need those ones. Oh, and here we go. So this half's got 2 coats and this has got 1. I still think the white underneath looks better. So there we go. White underneath, I think, does look better. Yeah, you got to. I was never going to let my 11-year-old read Twilight. Sorry, but it was not suitable. Let's get all this off. Let's trim our page up. And what we'll do is we'll get the design board that's really, really dirty going. Well, it's not going to be on the trimmer. Picasso did what he wanted. Yes. What kind of art teacher is that? Art should be about making it what you want. Yep. She also didn't like you painting with brown. I'm not a big fan of some painting with brown in some things, but sometimes you need brown. My mother was a landscape painter. So my mum was a working artist. So she painted Australian animals. She could paint other animals as well. And she painted landscapes. So she was an acrylic painter and she was an oil painter. Towards the end, she was more of an oil painter. She's still alive, but she doesn't paint anymore. My dad, I think, was her muse. She hasn't painted since he's been gone. And I paint abstract. And you know what? She never dissed my painting. She's a lot of things. Like she's, you know, she wasn't always the greatest mum on the planet, but she did her best. And yeah, she never ever told me I couldn't paint the way I wanted to paint. But yeah, I found an excuse not to go the next week to painting class and then never went back. So let's put some chippy strip behind this. Our art classes are very flexible, and we like the kids to make a lot of their own, to make all their own decisions in our art classes. My mum was an art teacher, like not at a school, but she taught art classes, landscape painting classes. And she was very, she taught the skill and then she let the student use their eye. Like she taught them how to use their eye and then she taught them the skill and then they did their own style. There we go. I can paint landscapes, it's just not my cup of tea. Right. See here. Oh, I don't like that there. Oh, that's better. Okay, where'd I put that photo? Art is your impression of the world, what others think isn't what matters. Yes, Tina. We just have to heal the trauma and remind the child they are a child. Yes. Children are children. Children are amazing creatures. Children are just amazing. It's looking fabulous. My mother is starting to compliment my craft, which is a huge step for her. She's a great critic. Not critique. Yeah. Hello, Debbie. Sorry I'm late. I had trouble with Facebook and live video. It took me to YouTube, which I don't use. Oh, there you go. This layout looks beautiful. This is looking nice. Thank you, Debbie and Tina. I'm going to tidy this up because it's from the local newspaper. We had one, and it's got a brown line there and a brown line there. It's huge. So my photo's going to be like 5.5 by 7. You don't need to see all the lights in the shop. I moved the bin. I think it's easier when I moved it. Thank you, Tina. It is a lovely photo. Oh, my beautiful creatures. Do we mat the photo? There is this. It's going to be matted so much, but there is... No. Not a fan. What about white? Let me just use the back of a Fussy-Cut sheet. And then I'll go rummaging for some white. Because the flowers are white. What if we use the white and then I get like brown ink? I think a little tiny bit of brown around the outside of the page and a little bit on the flowers and some on the photo mat would be good. Or maybe I've got more of this paper that's on the background. Let me just have a quick rummage through. Deary me. Box of scraps here. You know, you have the, should we call it a box of doom? I got that from Aussie Grunge. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. I think that might be better. Aha. It's not going the right way. Pop. What do you think? I've got some original Aussie Grunge in here. Another bit of that. Obviously, I like that piece of paper. Got a few of it in the stash. Yep, I like that one too. Seem to hack it up the same way, but okay. So options are this, or like this. I think we go in the middle here, like this. I think this. Aussie Grunge paper number 3. I reckon that's 3. I think it's 3. I think it's 3, maybe. It's this one. Either that or we use this. That's pretty. I think that's nicer. I like the green sign. I'm going to say goodnight. It looks wonderful. Thank you, Tina. White works. Yes, Matt. Oh, the look on Noah's face. I know. He's amazing, hey. He's changed so much since then. I like the green too. Let's have a look. Oh, I think the green's a lot more dynamic, isn't it? Let's neaten that up. It's hacked out of the middle of a page. Who's surprised? Not me. Let's neat this up. So my photograph is 5.5, so 5 3/4 wide by 7 3/4 long. Isn't he just amazing? Okay. So I'm not going to cut the middle out of my photo mat. I know it's really naughty of me, but this photo's not going to go on. I'm going to do a copy of this photo on here because this is the only copy I have of this. I need to make a digital copy. So let's put the photograph somewhere where it won't get ink on it. Okay, so we'll put chippy strip behind this photo mat. Yeah. I don't leave the middle in photo mats. So I'm going to say, when you get your kit, there will be a kit for this. We'll make a kit tomorrow. When you get your kit, cut the middle out of this for your photo mat. A lot more economical that way. I have plenty of leftovers then. So it's got chippy strip behind it. And then if we put this half flower with some chippy strip, this big one up here, it'll help raise the flower that's in front of it. And then we'll put this one down here, put some chippy strip on it, and it'll help raise the flower that's in front of it. Yes, I'm putting chippy strip behind the flower that's behind, and that will help raise the whole situation up. Okay, so I'm going to get my brown ink pad. I've got walnut stain or oxide gathered twigs. I think I'll use walnut stain, and I use the same sponge door, like little sponge dauber for both. I just do. It's 12 degrees now. Yes, it's paper 3. Oh, thank you. So when I finish class, I will sit up and wait for Naomi John to come home. Quentin makes sure if he can't walk to the car, one of the other guys walks her to a car at night at Coles. So safety first. See, you don't often see me ink things because it's time consuming and it's messy. and my inking is very, I like it to be relaxed. Relaxed and random. Does that make sense? So it's not like a perfect line around. It's very natural looking. So there are bits that are missed, and I need a bit more here. Flower's got a bit more ink than what I think I originally intended. Rightio, and let's do the page. So we get the inking out of the way. I don't like to have my photo nearby when I ink. I find when I get inky fingerprints, I don't like damaging my photos. Making sure I go underneath the frame so it's not got a gappy bit. Just going to get a wipe and clean my hands. Just have to do it before I touch that photo. Softens the look, yeah. Does soften it down quite nicely. Okay, dry my hands before I touch this photo. Sort of gonna go in there like that. Just want to see a little bit of the script here and here. Okay. The good thing with using chippy strips and glue is that you get a bit of time to then lift the pieces up to tuck other pieces under. There. Incredible jig. And you can do that. Because I stuck it off the page. Deary, deary me. See, this one's got the chippy strip, and it is under the others. Right. I've still got to put the leaves on. Remember we cut out leaves at the start? Right. So, I don't think I want to put that over my photo. Yep. I'll use that on something else. I've got a little bit of chipboard over the photo down the bottom, which is okay, but just up there, I don't want, I just want it to sort of sit like that, and that's too much colour. Deary me. I'm just going to do it. There. Right. See, because their heads will be there. Right. Okay, so geez, that was the wrong bit to hold it by. That's the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just on the thicker parts a little bit of glue. And then I'm actually going to wipe it off the M. That'll do. Let's get a couple of leaves. Leases. And we're going to put some glue on our board, even though it's up here on an angle. It'll be right. And I'm just putting glue sort of on the base. And then I'm going to just tuck the leaves in. So the base is stuck. And then they're sort of sitting nicely. That one's too big. I want them to sit up a bit, like this is cool. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Put one down here. So these are all off the Mega Fussy Cut sheet with the frame. And these two. One in there. It's kind of behind the gold as well. I'm going to put the other one in there. Sort of. There we go. And then what we'll do is I'm going to put a little tiny bit of tape. Some glue. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I really like that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer of the gold. Oh, look there, it shimmered. That gold pen, because that's the gold. Oh, this has gone out a bit far. Okay, so let's just stay. This is the gold from the dot markers, dual tip dot markers. And then this is the gold with then some burnt umber brown paint over the top. I think I've got a piece of glitter on that. Not knowing where that came from. So there you go. I like how that looks. I like the flowers with the deep green and then the bit of green around the photo. I haven't stuck my photo down fully. It is the only copy I have of this photo. Oh, that's black. Oh, the browns are gone. What's that? Oh, it's a missing bit of brown. There we go. I'll fix it. So there you go. I like it. I like how it's turned out. I've got glue on there. I'll make a kit tomorrow. I think I'd still owe a kit from a while ago. Those leaves work so well with these flowers. Oh my gosh, they do. They do. They're the Nature's Ways ones that go with the rust and the mustard flowers that's on the paper. Really nice. The colour cuts look amazing. But they're not released yet. Amazing layout. I so love that frame. I know, Diana. I know. I have another frame I'm going to use as well. I've actually got a couple of frames. I'm thinking the Devoted to Denim frames. The blue frames. One of these. One of those. It looks really awesome. Thank you, Margaret and Karen. Thank you, Diana and Raquel. Thank you, Heather and Debbie and Joanne and Di and Beck and Yvonne and Deborah. Thank you, everyone. And if I've missed you, I'm so sorry and thank you. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Oh, new to group. Enjoyed tonight. Oh, thank you, Glenda. Welcome. Welcome to our creative family. Part of the family now. Thank you, Deborah. You guys are amazing. Thank you. It doesn't matter how tired I am from work. When I sit down to teach a class, even though I'm not looking at you and a fly on the wall would probably think I'm crazy because I'm yapping to myself, it is just really enjoyable. You guys make life so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. So we'll be back tomorrow morning with our weekly roundup. I'm really happy with this. I love how it turned out. I have pulled this photo out so many times to use it, and this is just perfect. I love it. And it's a good example of you don't need to match what the people in the photo are wearing, because yeah, a photo with a page with that blue and that mustard and that pink. Yeah, that's a bit cray-cray. I would possibly try it. But yes, you don't have to match what's in the photo. You match what the theme and the feeling and what you want to convey from the page with the photo. The photo's the star of the show, and you want the photo to stand out. So when the photo's a bit different to the page, it really does stand out. But this is really about my lovely kids, or our lovely kids. I do share all of them with Quentin, so I can't take full credit. They're amazing because of their dad. Good. Good bright, it's wonderful, maybe. I don't know. Or good night, it's wonderful. Maybe Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne, in any case. Whichever way. Autocorrect drives me nutty, hey. Yes, Glenda. Welcome. I here have had 1 by 12 deep frames. 12 by 12 deep frames. Oh, yeah. Sometimes Kmart have them here. Maybe I could get Milton to go to IKEA and pick me up one, but he doesn't like going to IKEA unnecessarily because he's like me. He just loves shopping at IKEA. So I might ask if he can go to IKEA for me. He's a good boy. That's him there. Oh, very long. This is well over 10 years old. She's 11 in August. So yeah, I'll have to do that. So take care, stay safe. We will see you in the morning for our weekly roundup. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. And you can see the mega fussy cuts are definitely something. Oh, I need to trim it down here. Definitely something we're going to make more of. And I think because you guys seem to like the mega fussy cuts, it's gone well so far. So let us know if you have any requests for mega fussy cuts. So take care, stay safe, love yous all, and thank you so very, very much. You guys are amazing. Good night. Night, everyone. Bye.